Hey everyone, it's Ben Hardy here, and in today's video I'm going to be reviewing the Mercedes GLA 35 AMG. Before we get in this video, I want to give a huge shout out and thank you to the Mercedes here in Draper for giving me some time with this SUV. I'll include a link to their website in the description down below. If you have any questions or need any help, just ask for Corey. Also include a link to my car buying guide. Let's get into it. So under the hood we have a turbocharged 2-liter 4-cylinder that goes through an 8-speed dual-clutch automatic. Fuel economy is 22 around town and then 28 on the highway, with power outputs being 302 horsepower and then 295 pound-feet of torque. Now before we move forward with this review, I do want to mention if you want to see more videos just like this, then I recommend you subscribe because I post content every single day. So starting with the hood, you guys can see here distinctive lines on either side. Got the AMG badge, which is really cool. And this blue color really pops. Love the turn signal indicators. I think that's pretty cool. The overall headlight design is pretty aggressive. Vertical slots there in the grille, normal AMG design detail. And overall, it's a good looking crossover. Now around the side here, our steering wheel setup is 235 by 50 by 19 in the front and over in the rear as well. You can see with the wheels, you got the silver ring there, blacked out in the center like a satin finish. Got the AMG on the brake caliper as well. It has nice body painted fender flares. You can see the turbo badge there on the side. And then I like how the mirror cap's blacked out, but then you got like chrome on the door handles. Very interesting. But there's the side profile. And this leads us to the key fob. We have our lock and unlock function. We got the opening for the hatch, AMG logo with it as well. Pretty cool fob overall, and pop it open. And popping into the rear, first off, got a cargo cover built in from the factory. Quite a bit of storage space in the rear. Again, not massive because it's a smaller sized crossover. Again, it's the A-class of Mercedes SUVs, but it ain't bad. When you're all done, just press that button up top and that will lower the hatch right back down. Taillight design with this, pretty cool looking. Look at that. Little turn signal indicator. You see all the badges here on the rear, and then those exhaust tips are pretty aggressive looking. But there's the rest of the back. Now taking a look at the door panel on the rear, we've got this stitching and soft touch all over. Pretty nice look. And here are the seats, same thing with the trim and the stitching. Pop in quickly. Wah! Yeah, legroom's good. Storage pocket. We've got some vents here in the rear as well. And then we actually have a sunroof in the back, and headroom's pretty good. Now taking a look at the front door panel again with the soft touch and the stitching. We've got memory seats. We also have some carbon fiber trim there. Your seat adjustments, heated seats, all the window controls, with the mirror adjustments. Mirrors power fold in. They also have blind spot monitoring. And here's the front seat. Again, nice trim all down the center. You got your lumbar support there. Light control right here. And the dash is soft touch and it's got more stitching at the top. Here's a quick look at the steering wheel. You can see perforated on either side, and then we got the AMG logo there at the bottom. Drive mode select on the steering wheel, which is pretty cool. And then this other little screen button here, which I'll zoom in there so you can see better. This is just to adjust different items. It's an AMG thing, so I don't know. Add some flair. Got nice paddle shifters there in the back. Bunch of practical controls in the front. This is for the infotainment system, for example. That is for the main screen right there. And then you have your turn signal windshield wiper stalk, column shifter with this as well. And I guess while we're in this area, here is the gauge cluster itself. You can change the design on it. So we'll pop it over to sport, for example. Almost functions as a secondary infotainment system, but cool gauge cluster. Backup camera in reverse. We do have trajectory that turn with the steering wheel. Pretty solid resolution overall. And then as for the rest of the infotainment system, quick response time with the screen. It's an easy unit to use. And then next to the screen, got some carbon fiber trim, more soft touch here, and then look at the pretty normal sized glove box. I like the vents here in the center. It's a cool design cue. You can turn off auto stop start if you want. And then you got your climate controls down below. And you got more storage here with a little USB port. This pops into dynamic mode. You get a little volume control there as well, which is fun. And then good storage and it's deep, little center console. Nice trim here on top. And I like the mirror, it looks pretty fancy. And then we do have a sunroof up top. So here's a quick look at the window sticker. You guys can see 2025 AMG GLA 35. And we've got some options on this particular one. Anyways, $62,845 is the total MSRP. And let's see how she scoots. Well, let us set off in the GLA 35. Really cool SUV here. By the way, visibility. And man, the steering wheel's hot. How hot is it today? It feels like it's extra scorching. This is 107 degrees, so it's pretty warm. Pretty warm, if I do say so myself. I'll give myself one more fan speed. I try not to turn up the AC too high so it doesn't get in the audio with the videos. Little bit of suffering for the sake of audio. I think it's worth it. Man, this thing's sharp. It's just super quick with the gear shifts. It's a nice experience. Smooth ride too. And it is an AMG, so like there's a level of firmness to it, but for a sporty SUV, not too bad. Not too bad at all. Yeah, smooth ride. I like it. Seats are pretty comfortable. Yeah, and the transmission's, it's not obnoxious at all. Bump bump. Yeah, pretty cool there. Guess we'll quickly see the turning radius here. So we'll just flip. Man, the top of the steering wheel is boiling. Good thing I got kitchen hands. Yeah, I really do like just the responsiveness this has. Let's pop it into the Sport Plus mode. Oh, pipes in the audio, that's for sure. Wow. It's quick though. Man, this feels more like a, I'll keep it in the Sport Plus. This feels more like a hot hatchback than it does an SUV. It's really fun actually. Other than the fact that I keep like, right, these controls here are lava. But yeah, it's fun. It's really fun. Actually, we'll keep it in the Sport Plus so that when we come through the turn here to enter the parking lot. Man, this is enjoyable, I think. And the steering's very responsive for an SUV. Yeah, again, this is more like a lifted hot hatchback than it is a crossover in SUV, I'd say. Which, you know, some people say, well, that is a crossover, but you know, some crossovers drive more SUV-like, some drive more sports car-like, and this definitely feels more sports car-like. So overall, if you're looking for SUV practicality, but you still want something that drives like a sports car, that's what this provides. They do, I don't know, actually, do they still make the 45? I'd have to look. But regardless, this is enough, in my opinion. Obviously, the 45, if they still make that for the US market, you know, knocks things up a notch. But this version, as it stands, is really solid. Really, really solid. It's got great power. It looks cool. It's practical. And I know some people will say $60,000 is a lot of money. It's a lot of money. But for a Mercedes AMG, not too shabby.